The Mysterious Old Radio Listening Society podcast.
Welcome to the Mysterious Old Radio Listening Society, a podcast dedicated to suspense, crime, and horror stories from the golden age of radio. I'm Eric.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Joshua. This week, we continue our 7-part presentation of Bury Your Dead, Arizona from I Love a Mystery.
Created by legendary radio writer Carlton E. Morse, I Love a Mystery ran on NBC from 1939 to 1944 and was revived on Mutual from 1949 to 1952. It followed Jack Packard, Reggie York, and Doc Long of the A1 Detective Agency as they roamed the world in search of adventure.
Most of the series is lost, but 2 complete serials survive. The Thing That Cries in the Night and the one we're listening to now, Bury Your Dead, Arizona. These recordings come from the Mutual run with scripts recycled from the original series.
And now, settle in for parts 7 and 8 of Bury Your Dead, Arizona from I Love a Mystery, originally broadcast in 1949.
It's late at night, and a chill has set in. You're alone, and the only light you see is coming from an antique radio. Listen to the sounds coming from the speaker. Listen to the music, and listen to the voices.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents I Love the Mystery. Carlton Morse adventure thriller,
She's gone, gentlemen. You heard her crash through the window.
What did you do to that girl? Answer me before I shake it out of you. What did you do to that girl?
Don't touch me, Packard.
Then answer me.
I warn you. Don't lay a hand on me if you know what's good for you.
Jack, if you want him manhandled...
Yeah, give me and Reggie a chance at him. We'll tan that thick hide of his right there on his fat carcass.
You heard that, Maestro, or whatever your name is?
Gentlemen, you mustn't be so disturbed.
Oh, we mustn't be so disturbed. Huh?
No. The 3 of you will be perfectly safe so long as you remain here in the boarding house.
We're not interested in our own safety. We want to know what you did to that girl, Nasha, to make her dive through that window glass.
Yeah, and lope off down the gulch, yelping at the moon.
No, that's crazy, Doc.
But we heard her howling her head off.
That wasn't Nasha. That was a real wolf.
Mr. Packard, that was Nasha.
I say it wasn't.
Very well, Mr. Packard.
But, Jack, we saw the glittering eyes. We heard the snarling right in this room.
In the dark, yes.
Well, supposing it was dark. We seen and heard what we seen and heard.
Of course, but get it through your head, you didn't see Nasha turned into a wolf.
Well, I say we did.
No, Doc, you only think you did. Everything indicates you did because the Maestro set the stage to make you think so. But you didn't actually see Nasha turned into a wolf.
Well, that's true, Jack, of course.
Yeah, you can't tell me any little old girl in her right mind's going to go jumping through a window.
Right. I could just see her in the moonlight as she went through.
Well, did it look like a girl or a wolf?
Well, naturally, I could only see something shadowy, but it made a long, graceful dive.
Yeah, like a wolf leaping through a window.
Was it, Reggie?
Right. Well, yes, I suppose that's how it did look. I could see the lithe outline of a body. Well, that's about all I'm sure of.
Naturally, you could see the lithe outline if you could see anything. Have you forgotten Nasha had on those black dancing tights?
Gentlemen, you're making a fearful to-do about nothing.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yes. I have sent Nasha out. She's obeying my will. When I am ready, she will return again.
Listen. There. Does that sound like the voice of Nasha?
It sure don't sound like nothing human to me.
It is Nasha in the animal form I have given her, calling to others of her kind. Listen carefully. Are there not certain notes, certain tonal qualities that that are familiar?
Oh, look here
You're
now.
crazier than a bedbug if you say that sounds like Nasha.
Ah, but you don't know Nasha as I know her, naturally.
Well, I know one thing.
Yes?
Yes. I know we're going out and find that girl.
No, you must not.
Mustn't, huh?
I forbid you to leave this house tonight.
Well, it just so happens you're not in any position to forbid us anything.
And the quicker we get started, the better I'm going to like it.
Quiet, let's go, Jack.
I warn you, death is out there in that moonlight.
Then what's Nasha doing out there?
Nasha is the instrument of death.
Oh, come on. I've stood about all this nonsense. I intend to.
Huh? You going this way?
Sure. Now she went out the window, so why shouldn't we?
I warn you, someone faces death in this place tonight. If you go out there, I will not be responsible.
We'll take our own responsibility. You just sit there and worry about your troubles. You want, Doc?
Yeah. Now look out for the glass around the edge of that window frame. Come on, Reggie. There. Made it. Come on out, Jack.
We'll be seeing you, Maestro.
Fools! Fools!
Give me your hand, Doc.
Yep. Got you.
Yeah, thanks.
Which way do we go?
Wait. Oh, Maestro.
You still have time to return to safety.
Forget it. I just wanted to warn you, when we find Nasha, don't expect us to return her to you.
You still have time.
You listening to me? It's pretty apparent that you're not a fit companion for Nasha. Your influence over her is too great. You can't have her anymore. Now think that over.
Death is out there in the moonlight. You have had your warning.
All right, follow me.
Where are we going?
Up here in the shadow.
Doggone. Something's loose out here tonight, all right.
Yes, and I don't mind saying I'd rather meet a real wolf than to meet Nasha running about on all fours.
Hey, cut it out, Reggie.
Now, shut up. Crouch down here in the shadow.
It's quite.
Reggie, I want you to stay here.
What's that?
You'll be our lookout. We're up on the side of the hill above the boarding house so you can see everything that goes on.
Yeah, you can even look down in the Maestro's room. You see him? Sitting there in his fat, rocking back and forth.
Ugly brute.
Now, keep an eye on him. But watch the rest of the house, too. You can see anyone who leaves or enters as long as the moon stays this bright.
But you mean you and Doc are going and leave me here alone?
Can't you take it?
Well, I bloody well don't like it. I haven't forgotten yet that the ballet maestro put me to sleep while we were in the boxcar. Now, what defense have I got against a chappie who can put me to sleep whenever he likes?
But he doesn't know you're out here. How can he put you to sleep if he doesn't know you're around?
Well, how about letting Doc stay here?
Hey, now, looky, fella, I don't like the Maestro no matter than you do.
Oh, nuts.
Hey, Reg,
Well,
Jack's disgusted with us.
quite. I know it.
The way you two act, you'd think that fat man sitting in that rocking chair down in that dump of a boarding house was in charge of the universe.
Well, he's doing a pretty good job of proving that he's straw boss anyway.
He hasn't proved anything.
Yes, but Jackie says there's danger. Now, why take this sort of a chance? I mean, spreading out. Why not all stick together?
Because I don't believe there's any such danger as he says.
Well, me and Reggie do. What you want to keep watch for anyway?
But sometime tonight, Nash is going to return. I want to deny witness to what happens. I also wanted to know if anyone else sneaked in or out of that boarding house.
Well, naturally, Jack, if it's
Oh,
important...
what was
I'll-
you planning for you and me to be a-doing?
There's 8 houses, 3-4 shacks, and a couple of lean-tos, which make up the village of Bury Your Dead.
Yeah, in a kind of a gulch. We're up here at the head of the draw. The houses and shacks are scattered down below on both sides of the gulch.
Yes. Well, the maestro said there was going to be someone killed by the wolves. I want to cover every house on both sides of the gulch. You take one side, Doc, I take the other.
But what for?
Find out if everyone's inside for the night. Warn them to stay inside and try to find anyone who isn't home yet and get him safely in.
Very well, I'll stay here and watch.
Good boy. If I thought there was any real danger...
Just a minute, feller.
Huh?
But why are you so anxious about having the citizens of Bury Your Dead inside if there ain't no danger?
Yes, Jack, how about that?
The maestro says the wolves are coming. Well, if he ain't got the power to bring wolves...
Listen.
Well, that there's all the answer I need, Jack.
What do you mean?
Well, that there's either a real wolf out there or else that's Nasha. In either way, the maestro's turned his trick.
Now, listen, you two. I know the maestro's up to some dirty work.
But you still won't admit he turned Nasha into a wolf.
No.
And you won't admit he has the power to bring wolves down on this place.
No.
Well, even with that thing howling out there to prove it?
Even with a dozen wolves howling out there. If the wolves come, it'll be their own accord, not because a fat man called them.
But, Jack...
I'm not going to argue anymore. Doc, you stay here with Reggie.
Hey, where are you going?
Never mind. You stay here with Reggie and keep an eye on the maestro's window.
But he hasn't moved. Sitting down there in that rocking chair, rocking back and forth in the lamplight like a huge, grotesque shadow.
Now watch him, both of you. Stay here until I come back.
Reggie,
Well,
something's awful wrong about this.
I know it.
That wasn't right, letting Jack go off that way by himself.
Well, there's no use trying to keep him here.
Maybe I should ought to run and catch up with him.
Well, do you want to?
No, I think he's wrong to go out there.
Right. So do I.
I ain't never seen him so stubborn about anything. He shouldn't have went. I don't know how I know it, but I do. And I think he knows it, too.
You think he's deliberately going out to danger?
I swear to my grandma, I do. And I think I know why.
You do?
Yeah. Something's happening that he can't understand. And Jack ain't a fella that'll take something that he can't figure out or laying down.
You mean he doesn't believe in the Maestro's magic, and he's either going to prove this is a fraud or die trying?
Hey, look down in the Maestro's room. Look at him.
He picked up the lamp. He's coming to the window.
Hey, what's that for? Look at the way he's waving that arm around there.
It's some kind of a ritual.
Ritual?
Quite. He's making signs. See how he keeps repeating the same gesture over and over?
You mean some more of his mysticism stuff?
I don't know.
Hey, that doggone wolf is answering.
Oh, that's silly, Doc.
No, it ain't. Look how excited he is. Look at that expression on his face.
Oh, Jove. I say, Doc.
Shut up, Reggie. Listen. Reggie, I'm a ringing wet with sweat.
What was it? What was it?
A girl laughing. A girl out there somewhere with them wolves laughing.
That man down there's a bloody maniac. Look at him. He's gone back to that rocking chair.
Yeah, sitting there with his eyes closed. Rocking.
Doc, hadn't we ought to go find Jack?
I wish to goodness I knew what.
Doc, hold it.
Huh? What's the matter?
There's something coming this way. Listen.
Maybe it's... Hey, it's a girl.
Shut up.
Reggie, what'd you hang on to me for?
Sally, idiot, haven't you got any sense?
But that girl needed help.
Did you see any girl?
Well, not in the dark, naturally.
It's moonlight?
You trying to say that wasn't any girl?
I don't know whether there was or not, but this is some more of the Maestro's dirty work.
Doc, Reggie!
Hey, that's Jack.
Doc, Reggie, help! Help!
Gun shooting! Come on, Reggie.
The further transcribed adventures of Jack, Doc, and Reggie will come to you tomorrow at this same hour. I Love a Mystery, written and directed by Carlton E. Morse, comes to you Monday through Friday, featuring Russell Thorson as Jack, Jim Bowles as Doc Long, and Tony Randall as Reggie York. Frank McCarthy speaking. This program came from New York. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System. The Mutual Broadcasting System presents I Love the Mystery. A new Carlton Morse adventure thriller,
Jack! Jack! Where you at? Jack, answer! It's supposed to we can hear.
Doc, I say be careful.
Yeah? Careful of what?
Look here, dashing around this broken ground in the dark.
But Reggie, Jack was yelling for help.
Oh, I know that as well as you do, and it sounded like he was right about here when he yelled to us.
And then that rifle a ricocheting and that girl laughing.
Well, we'll never be able to find him in the dark like this. We've got to go get some help.
But don't you get it, Reggie? He may be shot and needing us right this very minute.
I know it. That's why it's foolish for us to be chasing around in the dark. Let's go back and get some lanterns and some of the residents of Bury Your Dead to help us.
Stand still. Let me try calling again.
Jack! Hi, Jack, where are you?
Oh, listen.
Darn wolf.
Look here. Look, Doc. Look, outlined against the sky on that rise over there.
Holy jumping mackerel. What is that? A full-grown hipponoceros?
The wolf. Oh, listen to him.
Never mind the wolf. We are looking for Jack.
Well, now, don't you see how impossible it is? Please, Doc, let's go back to the boarding house and get help.
Waste all that time.
Well, not as much as we're wasting this way.
Hey, hold it.
What is it?
Something's a-coming this way. Crouch down. Either that or running on all four.
You don't suppose that sobbing girl's coming back?
I don't know. Hold it. Something's a-coming through the greasewood, all right.
Howdy, boy.
Hey, who said that?
Kind of start with you? What's going on out here?
Who are you?
Jumpin' Dick. Hey, ain't you that tow-headed Britisher that's staying at Dry Gulch Mary's?
That's right. We need your help badly, Dick.
You do, huh? Who's that with you?
It's me, Doc Long.
Well, that's you, Texas. Well, now, ain't that a coincidence? I was just on my way over to the boarding house to tell you about my daughter, Laurie.
Look here, Dick, we haven't got time to talk about your daughter.
You ain't?
For the love of Mike, feller, haven't you heard all the commotion that's been going on out here tonight?
Commotion, huh? What sort of commotion?
What sort of commotion? Girls screaming and laughing, girls are sobbing, wolves are howling, guns going off.
Oh, shucks, now, you don't say. Where have I been all this time?
You didn't hear none of it?
Not one bit of it, I didn't.
But look, you can hear that wolf. You can see him outlined against the moon over there on that next ridge.
Oh, sure. That's old Brindle.
Old Brindle?
Yeah, he's the old he-wolf of the pack. He's been sitting over on that ridge howling at night for, I don't know how many years.
Well, ain't he one of the wolves that pulled down and tore up Alky Joe?
Now, don't reckon.
Oh, but look here, there's something more important than wolves. Something's happened to Jack.
You talking about your friend Packard?
Yes, we're out looking for him.
What makes you think something's happened to him?
Well, there ain't no thinking about it. We know it. We heard him yell for help, and then we heard a rifle shot and a girl laughing. Well, we ain't been able to find hiding or hair of him since.
How long ago did all this happen?
10, 15 minutes ago.
Well, then I reckon your friend's all safe and sound.
You seen him?
Not 5 minutes ago.
Are you certain?
Sure shooting.
But where? Where is he now?
Over in the boarding house, talking to that there Maestro fella and the Russian girl.
Talking to the Maestro and Nasha.
Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago.
Well, darn his hide anyway. Come on, Reggie. What's he think he's pulling on us, running around in the desert yelling for help, and then when we start scouring for him, he sneaks back to the boarding house? What kind of a way is that to act?
And Nasha, apparently she's back.
Back? Where's she been?
Well, the Maestro turned her into a... Oh, yeah, okay.
Huh? Now, what kind of talk's that? The Maestro turned her from a girl into... Well, what's that supposed to mean? That don't make sense.
Not quite. Doc hardly ever does.
Well, looky here, Jumpin' Dick. You sure Jack's all right?
Well, all I know is what I seen. I looked in the window over yonder, and there was your sidekick Packard, the fat man, and the Russian girl. Are you aiming on going back to the boarding house and joining them?
Yeah, I want to find out what sort of a circus Jack's putting on.
I'm telling you, he's all right. Now then, I want you to listen to me for a minute.
Well, go ahead, but keep walking.
Yeah. Well, now, look at Texas. You're still in a marrying mood, ain't you?
Oh, look here.
You're still wanting to take Laurie off my hands, all legal and proper, ain't you?
Hey, I never said that I'd marry your female daughter.
Now, wait a minute, son. Wait a minute. Don't go throwing careless words around like that.
Looky, Jumpin' Dick, things has been a-happening Bury Your Dead tonight. It's had me sweating 1 minute and give me cold chills the next. I ain't in no mood for a girl courting tonight.
Oh, so you aiming to go back on your sworn word, huh?
I didn't give no sworn words. You blame well know. Hey, and what about you? You were supposed to bring that Laura daughter of yours around to the boarding house 7 o'clock this morning for me to look over.
Yeah, but it's just like I said.
7 o'clock this morning you were supposed to bring her. And did you? No. Here it is, 10 o'clock at night. You ain't even brought her yet.
Well, now, that's what I want to explain to you.
I don't want no explanations. You ain't kept your word, so I ain't obliged to keep mine.
Now, look here, Texas. I got a good excuse, and I aim to tell it to you.
Well, hurry up on account of here we are at the boarding house, and we got to go in.
First place, the reason I didn't bring Laurie over at 7 o'clock this morning, she wouldn't come.
Wouldn't come?
Ain't that what I'm telling you?
And you let her get away with it?
Now, wait till I explain.
What kind of a man are you, Jumpin' Dick? Let a little old female daughter telling you what to do?
Well, Dad, busted, I'm trying to tell you, she got the draw on me.
What's that?
I'm telling you the gospel truth. She beat me to the draw.
Dick, are you trying to say your own daughter pulled a gun on you?
And what's more than that, she'd have punctured me like a sieve if I'd have made one false move.
Well, Jumpin' Dick, that sure does explain why you couldn't get Laurie down here at 7 this morning.
No, but things is different now. I got the upper hand now. I got her right where I want her.
Yeah, where did you want her?
I got her locked in the cellar. Now, if you was to come along with me, we could all go up to my place and hog tie her and stop all this nonsense.
Why do you want to tie her up?
Well, that's the only way you're going to get her to stand still long enough to get a good look at her.
Father, is that you?
Hold it, Jumpin' Jeepers.
Hey, who's that?
That's my daughter, Laurie.
Father, what are you doing here? It's time you were in bed.
Yes, Laurie.
Who are these men?
Well, this here's Reggie York.
Yeah?
And I reckon I'm Doc Long, the fella your papa wants you to marry.
What did you say?
Hey, you don't know about it?
Father, what have you been saying to these men?
Nothing, Laurie, nothing. These fellas is crazy.
Oh, but I thought you were locked in the cellar.
The cellar? What cellar?
Well, at your cabin, naturally.
Our cabin doesn't have a cellar. Come along, Father. Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, I'll be a double-jointed toad frog. Did you see her face in the moonlight, Reggie? Did you see it?
Most beautiful. I say, she was real, wasn't she?
Say, Reggie, you suppose we've been taken for a ride?
Now, don't include me. I wasn't supposed to marry that girl.
Well, danged if I don't believe every word that old coot's been a-saying to me was just plain lying.
It's hard to imagine a girl like that drawing a gun on her father. Matter of fact, I got the impression he was ballet frightened of her.
Man, what a voice. Cool, soft, low. Reggie, if I ever go to heaven, that's just exactly the way I want to hear them female angels talk.
Amazing, isn't it? For a village of 19 citizens, Barrio de Arizona certainly is loaded with mystery.
Ain't it the truth?
Well, shall we go in and tackle Jack?
Hey, I just thought of something. If Jumpin' Dick was lying about his daughter, maybe he was lying about Jack.
You mean Jack may not be in with the Maestro?
Well, come on, let's find out. Down the hall.
Here, Doc, you're passing the door.
If Jack's been laying out on the desert...
Stop pounding on my door.
I say, is Jack in there?
Yes, come on in, Reggie.
Hey, he's there.
Oh, I say, Jack, you're all right.
Certainly I'm all right.
Shut that door.
Yeah. Now then, Jack, what the heck's been going on?
That's what I've been trying to find out.
But, Jack, out there on the desert, we heard you cry for help, and then we heard a gunshot.
They weren't shooting at me.
Well, why'd you yell for help and then not wait for her?
I didn't have time.
Didn't have time.
Why did you yell for help?
A wolf had me down.
A wolf? Well, sure enough, wolf.
Biggest wolf I ever saw. That's when I yelled. And somebody fired that gun, and it streaked off across the desert like crazy. You look at my coat.
I say, ripped right down the back.
Luckily, I fell on my face. My throat and face were protected.
But what did you mean you didn't have time to wait for us to get to you?
Well, I jumped to my feet, and I saw something sneaking through the greasewood, and I took out after it.
Well, what was it?
It was Nasha. I followed her here to the boarding house.
Was she girl or wolf?
Girl.
Yes, I had transformed her back into her natural shape before I brought her back.
Rubbish.
I changed her back into her natural form, just as you see her now, lying on her bed, asleep.
Why you got her asleep?
She's exhausted. She's always exhausted after participation in one of my manifestations.
She sure does look all in, all right.
But, Jack, all this still doesn't explain that girl laughing hysterically out there.
Yeah, and it don't explain that girl that passed us sobbing like her heart would break.
No, I heard the girl laughing.
Did you see her?
No. In the morning, we're going to have a talk with every person and bury your dead.
In the morning, the citizens of Bury Your Dead are going to have something much more interesting to talk about.
Is that so?
Quite so.
Such as what?
That will have to wait for the dawn. Tonight, my work is finished.
I wish we could be sure about that. As a matter of fact, I wish we could be quite sure just how much you had to do with tonight's work.
I was responsible for everything that took place out there.
You didn't move from this room.
Nevertheless, what I say is true. Tonight I turned Nasha into a wolf. She went forth and led the pack down on Bury Your Dead. You know what I'm going to do tomorrow night?
What?
Tonight I turned Nasha into a wolf. Tomorrow night I'm going to turn a wolf into a man.
Say. Hey, cut it out.
I will turn a wolf into a man. And I will give you the privilege of talking to him.
Are you just plain trying to give us nightmares?
Well, gentlemen, there is the wolf who will walk like a man.
The further transcribed adventures of Jack, Doc, and Reggie will come to you tomorrow at this same hour. I Love a Mystery, written and directed by Carlton E. Morse, comes to you Monday through Friday, featuring Russell Thorson as Jack, Jim Bowles as Doc Long, and Tony Randall as Reggie York. Frank McCarthy speaking. This program came from New York. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
That was part 7 and 8 of Bury Your Dead, Arizona from I Love a Mystery, here on the Mysterious Old Radio Listening Society podcast. Once again, I'm Eric.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Joshua.
Things are happening now. This is, I will be honest with you, my favorite part of this whole series, right here in the middle. Of all the episodes and all of it, this middle part is fun. Jack screaming for his life, help me.
Oh, the cliffhanger of
cliffhanger, but
part 7.
But the woman laughing, the wolf howling, there's just a lot of
gunshot,
there's scary stuff. Also, Reggie's reluctance to be alone is an interesting, really? You going to leave me here? Tough guy not wanting to be left alone.
I think I said that a couple episodes. It's like if it's an actual legitimate dangerous criminal known to do physical violence to others, he has no fear of it.
Right.
But if it's a magician's magic trick, he's
or
terrified.
Supernatural, paranormal, he doesn't want it. Yeah, there's a lot going on here that I really love. We're in the meat of this thing now.
I feel like we have a whole new game of dancer or wolf.
Yeah, right.
Show people pictures.
Dancer with wolves.
The aspect of the episode I like is the vaguely Grand Central Station nature of the outdoors of Bury Your Dead, Arizona. Of just as sparse as the town is, if you wander around at night, you'll meet people just out and about. Like, hey, there's Jumpin Dick. Hey, there's Lori. Hey.
It's only 4 of them, though. The rest,
percentage-wise, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. And it's out in the desert. There must be no stars out. It must be a very dark night because it's not like they're running between trees.
Well, so this brings up
the
greasewood.
Yeah,
I had to look it up.
Shrubbery.
Yeah, I was like, what in the hell is
around
greasewood?
In the shrubs
because they've been talking greasewood since episode 1.
Yeah,
and it's a terrible name for a plant. And I was like, oh, what is this going to look like? Is it scary? No, it's a bush.
Yeah.
It's nothing interesting at all and not very tall. They don't get very tall. and not a lot of them. So there's not a lot of ways to hide.
No, there'd be a lot of crouching involved in it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but these are guys who can't tell the difference, again, between a dancer leaping out a window and a wolf.
Right.
They're both so graceful.
So, yeah, I like the separation of Jack going off and why he convinces him. I also like the conversation of why is he doing that? Because he's pissed. He's so mad at all of this happening and is so determined to show that there is no magic going on. There's nothing, that this is just this is a charlatan.
It's an insight into his pathology. Right?
Uh-huh.
He now obsessively has to just prove the Maestro wrong. Because at this point, the stakes are somewhat low.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a dead body, presumably, out there somewhere.
Yeah, and that is it, which has vanished, and Jack is pretty much the only one convinced it exists.
Right. We're talking about the first one on the train.
Yeah. There's been threats that wolves are going to eat other people because the death of Elkie Joe, though, was before they arrived.
Right.
Okay. At this point, there's one dead body, and I know for fiction that's low stakes. I know in like in our lives that would be incredible high stakes, right?
Well, the body's gone missing. So
yes, and so there's no proof that it even happened. So so in order to prove there was a murder, he has to prove the Maestro's a charlatan, but you also kind of get the idea that it has more to do with Jack's ego than justice.
Because he was made to look foolish on that train with him. You're not a mystic. You're a charlatan magician. It's just a trick. And oh my God, there's a man and I'm holding the knife and now it's gone. He's embarrassed by that. So makes for interesting storytelling in the sense of motivation and where he's going and why he needs them to watch him. You make sure he doesn't do anything so that I can set out to prove this wrong.
The plot line of Jumpin' Dick, I have locked my daughter in the cellar. That story takes a strong turn into the less comedic, more alarming, and then finding her and go, what are you talking about that we don't have a cellar?
Right. Which is the first thing I thought of. You have a cellar in the desert?
Yes.
Right? How did you possibly build that? And why?
Atom bomb shelter?
Yeah. And then why are you lying about her? Right. And that she pulled a gun on you and all of these things about Lori that aren't true.
Including the fact that her name is Laura.
Right.
There's also just Doc and Reggie just don't know what animals look like.
Right.
Because they see the old Brindle the he-wolf, his silhouette, and what does Doc call him? It's a full-grown hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus, yes. That, by the way, is a running gag, and I Love a Mystery. The
hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus.
Okay. Morse is just finding a way to shoehorn that running gag in.
Yeah, that he uses that phrase and something about his grandma. Well,
he says "spank me like a baby" a lot, but
There's
it's hard to tell whether is that the name of, is it "Spank Me Like a Baby Arizona" or is that a directive?
No, there's I'll be a something by my grandma. It's a phrase that is used quite often by Doc Long, and now I don't remember it, but hippopotamus has been used before.
And then after all this exciting cliffhanger, they bump into Jumpin' Dick. They have this conversation, and he's just like, well, yeah, Jack's back at the boarding house talking to the Maestro.
Right.
And they're like,
yeah.
God, I hate Jack.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
It's never quite explained. Maybe I missed it, and I've listened to this a lot, why Jack is screaming and running, and he's screaming for help.
Well, because the wolf had him pinned.
Ah, that's right.
That's what he explains.
Yeah, that's why he fired the gun.
But then he downplays it like, yeah, I'm fine now. I know I'm in here trying to figure out with the Maestro. You know what I mean?
I assume he fired the gun not to shoot the wolf, but to scare the wolf off.
Someone fired the gun. It wasn't Jack.
Oh.
And I can't remember if this is answered, if it was Laura, Jumpin' Laura, or if that's another mystery.
It's a family name.
That is just out there, that a gunshot scared off the wolf.
Right.
But that does not explain the crying girl that they heard,
nope.
or the laughing girl.
crying and laughing girl.
Great vaudeville act. Hi, I'm crying. I'm laughing.
One of you's got a future.
So we're left with all these questions, and the Maestro again is just like, let's put a pin in it. Because there's going to be something even worse come tomorrow morning.
Right.
I'm fat.
The crying girl and laughing girl and the wolf howl and Jack screaming and the gunshot. I just want to say it's great, scary, suspenseful, I Love a Mystery Radio moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you better tell me what's going on, but I am sufficiently worried, and also that it fortifies Reggie's concern. Like, yeah, see, we shouldn't split up. Everything's Crazyville.
And to swing back to one of Tim's crazy theories from a few episodes ago, where you speculated, and we said that we also had the suspicion that perhaps we were never going to see Nasha and Lori in the same place at the same time because they were the same person. That is somewhat confused by the fact that they are clearly played by the same actor.
Right.
It's Mercedes McCambridge in both roles and doing a great job distinguishing them, but her voice is so distinctive that you know immediately that it's her, and you have that moment where, like, is this budgetary or narrative? Is it?
And correct. The narrative pointedly making sure these people, like, one disappears and then the other one arrives.
It's frustrating because it's exactly what's painted for us. One disappears, one arrives. They are really distinct in their voices, yet it's obvious that they're the same.
Yeah,
right.
If you were going to make them the same character, that would be, you might want to have the same actor play them both.
Yes. And so it is a giant red herring by Morris of like, really feeds into wanting to connect Lori and Nasha.
We will see.
We will see. What is 7?
The cliffhanger is just, I'll see you boys in the morning.
Right.
Really? Well, no. Actually, he tells them that he is going for his next trick. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be turning a wolf into a man.
Yeah, which is a really good cliffhanger. I think so. Like,
yeah, because he appears to do everything he says he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You might not believe that that's actually what he's doing, but you know he's going to come up with some trick to make it appear as if that is what he's doing.
In the category of these cliffhangers, that's outlandish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just exciting, like, ooh, I want to see that. It's what are you even talking about? What's that going to look like?
And why?
And again, if you can do this, how are you poor? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Hello, my ragtime guy.
You should be rich.
I have to eat a full turkey every day to maintain my weight.
Oh.
So I turn humans into turkeys and eat them.
A great cliffhanger in episode 7, probably the best in the as far as conventional cliffhangers go. Morse, I think, just realizes, oh crap, I threw away like 6 cliffhangers. I'm going to put like 6 of them in this one cliffhanger here and have gunshots and wolf cries and women crying, women laughing, Jack crying for help. It's just, he throws everything at it.
Yeah, which is exactly why I think it's my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Right in the middle here of everything. Not to say, all right, everybody, it goes downhill from here. You got 8 more left. But I just love everything about this particular.
And the quality, it reminds me of cliffhangers from City of the Dead I can hear like a gunshot. I can hear something that is immediately dangerous and threatening that I have to go run and catch up to what that sound is.
Yeah, City of the Dead had the great convenience of that bell going off.
Yeah.
In the distance.
That it's immediately your protagonist. I got to get up and run to that.
And Thing That Cries in the Night had the convenience of just baby crying, and there's no baby in the house. Right?
You're the first person ever to say that's convenient. Baby crying.
Oh, thank you. Right. This makes everything so much easier.
The white noise of parenthood. But the one nice thing about the last episode 8 cliffhanger is that it foreshadows that for his next trick, the Maestro is going to push himself beyond Nasha, because he specifically says he's going to take a wolf and he's going to transform that into a man. Mm-hmm. And it starts to make you wonder, am I going to see a new character?
Right. Which does remind me of that character from City of the Dead that we did in the Patreon.
He's got a great name, too, and I can't remember him.
Right.
And I was so excited to meet him, and then he just turns out, you're dead.
Right.
Leaping Peter?
Yeah. It's like Boozy Bob.
Tim, tell him stuff.
Please go visit ghoulishdelights.com. That's the home of this podcast. You can find us anywhere that you listen to your podcast. But if you go to Ghoulish Delights, you'll be able to leave comments, vote in polls. Let us know what you think about these episodes. You can make it personal, your own personal opinion, and we will hear it eventually. We do look at those. And you'll also find links to our store if you'd like to get a t-shirt or a tote bag. I love our tote bags. And you'll find a link to our Patreon page.
Yes, go to patreon.com/themorals and become a member of the Mysterious Old Radio Listening Society. There are so many perks. Recommending old-time radio episodes for us to listen to is just one of them. We have bonus podcasts. We have Morals Happy Hours. We have My Mysterious Old Book Club. There is a lot going on. Oh, and Discord. So you can not only communicate with us through Discord, but you can also connect with your other fellow patrons and admirers of the podcast. So go there right now. Give us just a little bit of money and become a member today.
And the Mysterious Old Radio Listening Society Theater Company performs live on stage radio dramas, classic old-time recreations, and a lot of our own original work. You can find out where we're performing and what we're performing and how to get tickets by going to ghoulishdelights.com. If you can't make it to our shows, well, you can listen to them as a Patreon because we record them and we give you the audio as part of being a Patreon of those live audio performances. So it's like getting more old-time radio shows that you can listen to and fall asleep to.
Yes.
Coming up next.
You're like that tryptophan of old-time radio.
We are going to be listening to episodes 9 and 10 of Bury Your Dead.
We're getting the double digits. Here we go.
Of Bury Your Dead, Arizona from I Love a Mystery. Until then.
Look out! I have to eat a full turkey every day to maintain my weight.